LSU football defensive coordinator Bo Pelini, who helped LSU to the 2007 BCS National Championship, is returning to the Tigers in that same spot. Head coach Ed Orgeron announced that on Monday. Pelini returns to LSU after serving as the head coach at Youngstown State for the past 5 seasons, where he guided the Penguins to a 33-28 overall mark in an appearance in the FCS National Championship game back in 2016. Ross Dellinger with Sports Illustrated is reporting that Bo Pelini's contract at LSU will be a 3-year deal worth $2.3 million per season.
That's pretty good, given the fact that he was making a little over $200,000 per year as the Youngstown head coach. I think we would all like to get a 10 times, a 1,000% increase in salary, basically. We'll break down the Pelini hire all day, and your boy has some unique insights into it as a 2-time Scout Team Player of the Week in 2007. I worked a lot with Coach Pelini, so here are my takes coming up next.
LSU basketball is back in the national rankings after reeling off 8 straight wins dating back to December 29th. Tigers are ranked number 22 in the country in the AP, and they're also number 24 in the coaches poll. LSU's Trendon Watford was named SEC Freshman of the Week by the league office on Monday for his performance versus Florida and Texas last week. This week, LSU hosts Alabama on Wednesday night. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off. Then Ole Miss comes into town Saturday at 11 a.m. in the morning. Will Wade was meeting with the media yesterday, and he was tired of blowing leads.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of losing all these leads, and I'm going to talk to our guys about this today. I've tried to be nice about this, and I've tried to talk through it and work through it, but I'm done with that. We have terrible possessions. We do just terrible things, and we got to get it corrected because what we're doing is not going to work if we're going to compete at the top of the league and be a good team. And so, quite frankly, I'm sick of it. And I've been kind of nice about it with our team, and I've been kind of nice about it with our guys. But we got to quit putting ourselves in these stupid situations because we're not consistent enough. We don't do what we're supposed to do, and I'm tired of it. And so we're going to get that corrected, hopefully, where when we are in these situations that we'll be able to play a lot better and continue to focus in on what we need to do and be a good basketball team because we're holding ourselves back from being the basketball team that we can be right now, and we got to cut that out.
Oh, man. Coach Wade not nearly as magnanimous as I was after that Texas game. He sounds like a lot of the fans on Twitter who were so upset with his LSU team blowing leads. So be on the lookout these next few games to see if they get that big lead. Can they hold on to it through the stretch? I can't wait for tomorrow night, man. Pack out the PMAC, Alabama, LSU, 6 p.m., the 2 highest scoring teams in the SEC. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Coach Ed Orgeron just dialed up. He is outside of McKinley-Jackson's high school waiting to go in for a visit to the big defensive tackle. He's going to jump on with us and react to Bo Pelini being hired in about 9 minutes here on Off the Bench. LSU baseball junior outfielder Daniel Cabrera was named 2020 first-team preseason All-American on Monday by Baseball America. Cabrera, a Baton Rouge product out of Parkview Baptist, will wear number 8 this season, the number that is given to the LSU upperclassman who epitomizes leadership in the Tigers program. LSU will open up their season on February 14th, 7 o'clock versus Indiana in the box, Skip Bertman Field. Coach Paul Maneri will be here at 8:30 this morning.
You can be a little cynical at times. How do you feel about the number 8 designation?
Yeah.
I gotta figure this out.
Yeah. New Orleans Pelicans head to Cleveland tonight to take on the Cavs at 6:30.
Even I'm a little bit like that on that one. It just got a little time. Maybe a little time, a little more tradition. Somebody does something really special in it, and then it ends up there.
NBA postponed the Lakers game tonight against the Clippers as they still react to the death of retired superstar Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 others in the helicopter crash. LeBron James made a statement on Instagram, and Shaquille O'Neal, who is taking this really rough, man, was on his podcast yesterday, giving more reaction to it's 3 minutes? All right, let's wait on that. We'll give you the reaction to Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, it sounds like an end-of-the-hour segment for sure.
Here's a little bit what LeBron had to say on Instagram. I'm not ready, but here I go, man. I'm sitting here trying to write something for this post. Every time I try, I begin crying again, and I just begin thinking of you and my niece Gigi and the friendship, bond, brotherhood we had. I literally just heard your voice on Sunday morning before I left Philly to head back to L.A. Didn't think for one bit in a million years that would be the last conversation we'd have. WTF. I'm heartbroken and devastated, my brother. Man, I love you big, bro. My heart goes to Vanessa and the kids. LeBron went on Instagram. The New Orleans Saints have re-signed their former wide receiver and kick returner Tommy Lee Lewis to a reserve and future contract. He spent last season away from the team. His path to a roster spot will be more difficult this time around with Deontay Harris on the roster.
Yeah, more difficult. It ain't happening.
Super Sunday coming up this week. San Francisco and Kansas City. It was media day down in Miami, but Super Bowl week is on and moving. Those are your headlines. What's trending here?
I know
daily.
it doesn't really feel like it though, and maybe it's because we're just, we're LSU fans. We're in that football fight for so long, trying to get that natty. I don't know. It's interesting. It's the least locked in, I guess, that I've been to a Super Bowl in a few years, and the names are attractive. I mean, these are two traditional NFL powers, so maybe as Sunday approaches, we get a little more juice going towards it.